There are big changes happening in the world of cryptocurrency right now. If you own XRP or are thinking about buying it, this could be the most crucial time in the token's history. Documents that were leaked show that the US Congress is quietly working on a new law called the Cryptoclarity Act. Its goal is to change the legal status of XRP once and for all. This bill would mean that XRP is not a security under federal law, which would end the long legal fight between Ripple Labs and the Securities and Exchange Commission. This isn't simply another law. It might revolutionize the game and transform the future of XRP, get institutions to use it like never before, and send the token's price through the roof. For years, Ripple and its XRP token have been stuck in a legal grey area, dealing with a complicated and frequently unclear set of rules. For a long time, the SEC has said that XRP should be considered like a security. This has led to extensive legal fights and big swings in the market. This designation caused a lot of legal and financial problems, which scared away many potential investors and slowed growth. Businesses have had a hard time planning and coming up with new ideas because of the uncertainty. But as the Cryptoclarity Act gains support in Congress, that story is about to alter a lot. The goal of this law is to make the rules for digital assets explicit. Insider sources say that this bill has a lot of support from both parties. This is because MPs are starting to realize that clear rules for cryptocurrencies are necessary for innovation and economic progress. Lawmakers from both parties are coming together to back this important project. One well-known pro-crypto congressperson who has been a strong supporter of blockchain technology called the law the ultimate victory. The Cryptoclarity Act is thought to be a turning point for the future of digital. People think that the Cryptoclarity Act is a turning point for the development of blockchain technology and digital currency. So what does this mean? XRP is more than just another digital money. Major banks and payment providers around the world already utilize Ripple's technology to make cross-border transfers faster, cheaper, and more open. This is something that the old banking system has had trouble with for decades. XRP is different from a lot of other cryptocurrencies because it can be used in the real world and has connections with banks. This gives it an edge. If the Cryptoclarity Act passes, these businesses will be able to use XRP on a much greater scale without worrying about breaking the law. This might lead to a huge increase in XRP's use, which would open up huge new markets. Let's dig into the figures now, since this is where it becomes very interesting. The global derivatives market is thought to be worth hundreds of trillions of dollars. If XRP can get even a little part of this market, say 1%, through tokenization and settlement services, the token's market cap might reach an incredible $50 trillion. To put that into perspective, this is a lot more than Bitcoin's market cap at its highest point. Experts are already saying that XRP's price could go up to $1,000 or more in the next few years as institutional demand rises and liquidity rises. This isn't crazy guesswork. It is based on basic market forces and is supported by continual changes in technology and regulations. Of course, not everyone is delighted about this possible change. The financial world is about to change in a big way, and this has made conventional players nervous and resistant. Banks and other legacy financial institutions that have been the backbone of the financial system for decades and have relied on slow, expensive payment networks like SWIFT for a long time are now facing a big problem. They think XRP might make their current systems useless and hurt their business strategies. Reports say that these players are working hard behind the scenes to stop or postpone the Cryptoclarity Act, which might help XRP become more widely used. They are afraid of the chaos that XRP could cause, which could shake the very underpinnings of how they do things. They want to keep their monopolies and keep making money off of old systems that have been in existence for a long time. These systems are familiar but not very useful or cheap. However, they have provided a steady source of income for these institutions. But XRP seems to be benefiting from the flood of innovation and clearer rules, which points to a move toward more open and effective financial solutions. And the lobbying may not be enough to block this big change in the law, which might start a new era in the world of finance. For investors, this means that they need to acquire XRP right away while prices are still low, before the bill passes and the market goes up in a big way. For those who move quickly, this might transform the game. This is a time of both opposition and opportunity, because there is a chance for big financial gains in the future. In addition to buying XRP, you need also secure your assets, especially because the government is paying more attention to them. This is why a lot of smart investors are looking for privacy-focused options like the service-wise anti-government privacy wallet. These wallets include extensive security measures that protect your money from hacking attempts, regulatory overreach, and other hazards. Investing in safe storage solutions is a sensible way to keep your XRP safe and private during this time of high volatility, because the vote on the Cryptoclarity Act is coming up in the next 30 days. Time is running out. This signifies that time is running out quickly and every second counts. Investors should keep an eye on things and be ready to act quickly when things change. When the news comes out, it will cause a lot of individuals, including hedge funds, institutional investors, retail traders, and even regular folks who have been waiting on the sidelines to buy. This rush to buy XRP will make demand go up a lot, which will cause prices to rise faster than ever before. This huge amount of demand will almost probably drive XRP's price to new all-time highs, which might lead to one of the biggest and fastest crypto rallies ever seen. This surge might give XRP the push it needs to reach levels it has never reached before, making it a historic event in the world of cryptocurrencies. In short, the leaked Cryptoclarity legislation gives XRP investors a chance that has never happened before. It gives you the chance to take advantage of a one-of-a-kind market event that could change the way people invest in cryptocurrencies. It promises to settle the SEC's long-running legal battle with Ripple, create much-needed regulatory clarification, and attract a huge amount of institutional money into XRP. This resolution could make XRP more widely accepted and used in the banking sector. It's now more likely than ever that XRP will reach $1,000 or more. Analysts and professionals are becoming more and more hopeful